We're on.
Hey guys, we are the Kogoverse crew. I'm Christopher, and this is Evan. Arnar is not right here right now because he had some other stuff to do. But we are recording this video because yesterday the internet went haywire and we couldn't do the stream yesterday. But we're gonna go over like the things we were gonna talk about on the stream right now.
Yep.
And we're gonna make it up to you with like a 4-hour stream next week. When all the keys will be listed on next Friday. We're gonna do a stream while we're listing them and maybe talking to some collectors and taking on some people on here who have been helping us and stuff like that.
Yep.
And maybe playing some video games and just fun stuff next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna show you like what we have been working on over the past week, so you can see like the updates and stuff. I know bad because we can't, you can't comment on it. We don't have a chat, but you can write in comments on YouTube if you have any questions, and uh, we will talk about it
Yeah.
in the next stream next Friday at 3 GMT. Yeah, or you can ask us on Discord. We have a Kogoverse Discord. We will put the Discord in the description.
Yep.
As well as our Twitter, where you can send us DM. Yeah, we will also put in the description link to the object page where all the keys will be listed. So we are right now minting all the keys, and they will be listed next Friday. So you can go check out the keys and even pick out the one you want and buy it next Friday.
Yep.
Cool.
So do you want to start? Yeah. We can show off the new edition of the website.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's show off the website.
Okay, so I have the new website up now here. So this is still in a test version right now, but if we go to the voting system here, this is sort of the base of the new voting system that we're going to have on our website.
Yeah. It actually is working, but we can't really show you because the logins are in test mode.
Yeah.
So, but if you log in, you will be able to vote if you own property.
Yeah, exactly. So
next Friday.
Yeah.
So the voting system, like everyone who owns a property will have a say in how the game goes. So the first 50 people who essentially will be there for a whole month before anyone else joins, they will have a whole lot to say about the first version of the game. So you can make all kinds of decisions, and we will just, our job is to implement anything you want. So yeah, our job is just essentially just to implement other people's ideas, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's the fun of the game, you know. It's very democratic. Everyone controls everything. So I mean, the first 50 people who own property in the game will be very valuable for us, because they will be the people who makes decisions for the whole community.
Yeah, it goes in the future.
Yeah.
And
so
just
like
just to show
off, first edition of the game will be from their heads.
Yeah, exactly. So just to show off some of the how it'll work here, we have this create poll section. So every user that owns a property will be able to create their own poll. So any whatever issue they have, for example, if someone thought, oh, we should have some sort of global chat system, you can create a poll, and then other users who own properties can go in. They will see that poll, like here, for example. Should we change the logo? That's a good example. And then you can vote yes or no, and then eventually you'll see how many people voted for yes or no, and that'll end up being the final decision, and then our task is to implement it.
So the system is made so
Mm-hmm.
when you ask a question, or give something into the poll, it
Yep.
has 7
Sorry, I think
results will be final.
here. Could you repeat that last little bit? I think you cut out there.
Okay, so uh, I can't remember what I said even.
Yeah, you cut out at the part with the where you were describing uh, what when people ask a question or create a poll.
Yeah, so when you ask a question or create
Mm-hmm.
a poll, it has 7 days in the system. So after 7 days, it
Ah,
automatically gives us results
yeah.
exactly 7 days
Mm-hmm.
onto the minute. It gives us results, and we implement anything. You know, if it's under 50% no, we just have to discard it.
Yeah.
And do the again, maybe add another week or something. We
Yeah.
haven't really discussed that, but maybe we'll then, if it's exactly 50%, we have to add another week onto it, so people will be able to get something over 50%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so this is essentially how the voting system will
Yeah. How the voting system will work.
be, and how the like based around this voting system,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
think
now
we
next we can show off the
should check
game a little bit.
out the demo maybe.
Yeah.
Because this is just gonna be a quick little video where we're gonna show off all the
Yeah.
updates.
Yeah. Um,
Because
yeah. So I'm loading that up now here. Um, Yeah, so a lot of it is the same. So people who were on the last stream will probably recognize same login screen, essentially. So we'll just enter a login. And yeah, Christopher, if you want to join in as well. Um,
yeah, I'm joining right now.
cool.
It's loading.
Yep.
Loading.
So yeah, so I'm not sure if the loading screen might be new since last week actually. So a new feature.
It is new.
Yeah, so a new feature is that you only enter the game once all of the assets are loaded from the blockchain. Before you could enter and you would see things loading. Now it waits until everything's loaded in, which is I think is nice. Um, another thing you might notice. Oh, here's Christopher.
Yeah.
Another thing that you might notice is the settings menu up in the top left. So you can click on that. We have a few new things. So first off, we have an audio slider. Right now it's just the master volume, but that you can slide that around to control how loud the sounds in game will be. And then the other thing here in this other panel, you can see that we have the color section. So now in game, you can change your color to whatever you want on the fly, which is nice here. So as you can see, I changed to pink. We also have this logout button. So when you click the logout button, it logs you out and it just brings you back to the main server. We also
Let's not forget the elevator.
So the main feature that we added.
Long-awaited elevator.
Exactly. People were asking for it in the last stream, and we delivered. So we have new elevators. So there are 3 floors to this building that we're in right now. And all you have to do is walk up, click the arrow, and then it brings you up. And as you can see, it automatically detects how many floors there are. So obviously I'm on the 3rd floor. I can't go any higher. Yeah, I don't know if it's picking up in the video, but there's a little ding sound, a little bell sound that we added when you walk up to it.
Yeah.
And other than that,
also all the walls and stuff have been updated.
Yes. Yeah, we updated these.
Last week it was all weird.
Yeah, for sure. Um, other
So
other than that, there's been a lot of stuff happening in the back end that doesn't really get shown. For example,
yeah,
everyone who joins, it's everything is loading from the database now. So there's no this apartment actually isn't saved in the game itself. It's all being loaded dynamically, which is nice. We're getting ready for when we have everyone has their own apartment and everyone can edit their own apartment and stuff like that. We're getting really close to having that implemented.
yeah,
So yeah, that's basically everything with the game at this point.
yeah.
Um,
Let's show the object page, like where we are creating.
yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's see. Um, let's see if I can get that loaded up. Chrome. There we go. Cool. So this is the new object page here. So these are the first, what is it, 13 we have right now, uploaded property
I
keys.
am currently minting
Yeah,
right now. I'm currently minting.
yeah, as we speak, Christopher, he's uploading the keys. It takes a little while, but
Yeah,
uh, by the end of today, we'll have all 50 first properties minted.
yeah,
And yeah, like we said on the the 11th of February,
yeah.
they will
11th.
be listed and available to purchase.
And we will be like doing our maybe 4 hour stream while
Mm-hmm.
we are listing them,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
just talking to collectors and talking to people who are maybe interested in the project.
Yeah.
Also contributors who have been helping us. Like we had 10 artists making keys
Mm-hmm.
for this project.
Yeah.
So they will get their own apartment with their own key. So
Yep.
that's kind of special.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna show you like just show you the game
Yeah.
as there's gonna be update, also community update,
Yep.
and hopefully we'll get to talk to some people in the community, like people who have been like collecting the Kogos and collecting the new keys and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
tune in for next week. We will probably start around 13 GMT,
Yep. Yeah. Don't
one
want to miss
o'clock.
that one. That one's gonna be a big stream.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna
And
be a lot of fun.
yeah, and just to show off one of the collaborator keys, so these are sort of the standard ones, but they're all unique, as you can see, different colors, different background. But this key card here is made by Paldi Paldi.
Paldi Paldi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's for Skelly Street 13, so it's the 13th apartment, and it's a little key card. They all do the same thing. They're all they all represent a property. So when you purchase one, you will be able to enter in game and be able to own your own apartment and edit your own apartment and decorate it however you want
yeah,
with NFTs that you own. Um,
yeah, exactly.
and we haven't.
Also,
Yeah, do you want to go over the
yeah,
price, maybe how that works with the floors?
yeah. If you check out, for example, Skelly Street number 9,
Okay.
you see there in the description, it's a 3-floor property.
Yeah.
So that means that Skelly Street number 9 will cost 30 pesos.
Yeah.
It's 10 pesos a floor.
Yeah.
And if you go to Skelly Street number 10, it shows you that it's 10-floor property. So
Ah.
it will cost 100, but it's going to be the only 10-floor property in this drop at least.
Yeah.
So there will be, most of them will be 1 floor, 2 floor, or 3 floors.
Mm-hmm.
And the 1 floor will cost 10 pesos, 2 floor will cost 20 pesos, and 3 floor will cost 30 pesos.
Yeah.
And this one will cost 100 pesos.
Yeah. I wonder
Uh,
who's gonna get the skyscraper. It's gonna be
it's
exciting to
gonna be
see.
some baller.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um yeah, cool.
think that's most of the things we can talk about this week,
Yeah.
honestly, because it's going to be such a long stream next week,
Mm-hmm.
and we haven't listed and we haven't opened up. But it's also important that like the user, if you buy property next week, you will probably not be able to log into your property and do stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but you will be able to vote
Yeah.
immediately. So the voting system and the polls will be available, but the properties, I think we will have to work on them a little bit further for
Yeah.
you to open it up to users.
Yeah. There is I should say there is a chance if everything goes well that you will at least be able to visit your apartment. But editing
Yeah,
of the apartment and decorating probably won't be available yet. Um,
yeah,
but hopefully our graffiti gameplay element will be implemented that
yeah.
we
So
discussed.
we should talk about the graffiti thing.
Yeah.
If you have been watching our streams, you know that we will be doing this graffiti thing where you can
Mhm.
go into any apartment you want
Yep.
and draw for 3 seconds every 15 minutes. So you
Yep.
can go into any property and just do your graffiti tag on the
Yep.
walls or on paintings and stuff.
Hmm.
But we are actually going to implement the graffiti thing before we implement the NFT adding thing, so you can actually draw in your apartment unlimited.
Yeah.
So you can actually draw maybe draw a sofa. Just it
Yeah.
will it will be just to give you something
To do. Yeah.
to add.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Something for the user to do and
Hmm.
have fun in their property.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yes.
I think that might be everything we wanted to cover this week.
Yeah. At least
Um,
for this video.
mhm,
Let's just end it here. If you have any questions, just ask me on Twitter or
mhm.
ask us on Discord. On the Discord, we will link the Discord in the description
Yep.
and link everything in the description. I'm
Yep.
sorry we couldn't do the live stream this week.
Yeah.
We will
Technical difficulties
make it up to you next week with a big live stream.
for sure. Okay. Cool.
Okay, see
So
you guys then.
yes.
Hopefully next week.
See you guys on Friday.
Goodbye.
Bye. Uh,